Hello again. Yeah, I guess what's happening here is that I'm trying to bank as many demos as I can before my lovely visitors arrive from California. Uh, a couple of them coming to the UK. No, well, no. I think Jack's girlfriend is making her first visit to the UK. Jack has been here, but not for many, many years, and Simon not for a couple of years. So anyway, we'll see. It'll be lovely. Okay, keep that up, Mr. Wiz. And that. It's another plus. Well, you went and spoiled everything there, didn't you? So that's a repeater. That works. Back to the min. +1, or no, double for the tie. Bum, 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 51 second. 2, 3 third. That wasn't supposed to be. So that's 5, 3 drop. 5, 3 it is. The whole drop concept is also optional. It works perfectly well if you freeze and if you can skip. If you're playing a game where you can skip, that's fine. If you want to walk away, don't walk away after every third loss unless it's a large amount of money. That's my advice. But you know, there's so much in this thing, in this approach, which is entirely up to you. What the hell was that? 8-6. Damn it. Long grass already. No, that's not right. 8-6. Now we double. That did not go well. So that's 20, 21. Except I'm going to make it 25 because it's not enough otherwise, and this is third. 20, 25. Third. Okay, so now 45, 25, drop. I'm not running away from this until I run out of money. That's the way it works these days. So 45, 25, drop. 55, 25. Bloody hell. 65, 25. 55, 25. 8, 5. Just not catching anything, are we? Excuse me. 8, 5, 13, 10, and this is going to be the last bet if we lose. Okay, so 13, 10, and now we're on 3, 4, so we need this one. Didn't make it. Now it's a turnaround, so I can't do anything with it. 3, 4. 7, 8. Second. That was so close. Happens all the time. Alright. So finally, we came out with a fairly crappy return. 1,250 on big bucks. I think the biggest one was about 20,000. So percentage-wise, we didn't make much. But the whole point is, of course, that what we did was save the winnings. The bankroll doesn't need protecting. It's huge. It's not huge here because it's only 25,000. That's what I allow myself here before I run away to baccarat if I get thrashed. But anyway, that was a rough go there. But patterns turned it around, as they always do. Dangerous to say always, probably, but I think sort of like 99.999% is probably pretty much always. Just not quite. Double for the tie. Push. And that would be 2-3, third. 5-3, drop. More crap coming at us. 5-3 it is. 1-2-3. That might work. We just don't know. 5-3. So we got to call that 1-2. We actually made 4.5, but we'll call it 1-2. And there we are. Back to the min. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think that's right. Not sure. 51 second. That's pretty much a double down. No, it's not. Okay. 51 second, so that's 3-4 third. That's rotten. See, when these things go against you, it's just bizarre. Now I've lost myself again. What am I looking at here? I got 409 centimeters. So it must be. Yeah, see, I can't play back the videos, and if I try taking notes to remind myself where I'm at, it's because I'm spoiled by the Baccarat Win Pro thing, which just gives me everything on screen. If only they would make a blackjack sim, it would just be amazing. And they obviously have the skills to do it, but maybe they just, because the thing is that they're somewhere over there in sort of like way west of here, and even west of whatever. I think there's somewhere in the eastern part of the world, and Baccarat is the killer game there. That's where the money's at. So probably they think that blackjack is a bit beneath them. I'm going to just assume that it's 10-4. Oops. Drop, because I've lost track. 12-4. 13-4. 13-4 it is. So that gave us 6. So that's 7. Oops. 7-8 for turnaround, I believe. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so we lost 1 and 1, 2. So we got our turnaround, didn't we? Yep. So back to the min. And if somebody's just like stepped onto this channel for the very first time and is about to run away, don't even consider the notion that there's some kind of major flukes going on here, or there's some sort of fiddling or faking or fraudulence or charlatanism or whatever else you want to call it. This is probably the best Baccarat sim around, at least until the Baccarat Win Pro guys get their act together and create an equally brilliant blackjack sim. That's a very heavy hint. This is just the most brilliant thing around, and it plays the game or deals the cards. That's the most important thing, because I'm the one playing the game. It deals the cards absolutely, accurately, precisely, pristinely, fairly, honestly, whatever. So I'll stand on that. And after all that, it's a double for the tie. And that would be 51 second. And that would be 52 for the tie. Okay, so back to the min. We're doing okay. Not great, but okay. Especially having had a bit of a nasty nearly. I think that's another plus. +1 again. Yeah, if those BWP guys would, I think I'm going to call that 2-3 third, would just do it for us, we'll be very well off. But remember, there is a lot of wiggle room in here. You can do whatever you want along the way, but if you get into trouble, as soon as things start to get sticky, just fall straight back into the full bore interpretation of the rules. I think we're on 2-3 again. What a shame for Mr. Wiz up there. I think he's kicking my ass in terms of wins over losses, I'll tell you. Oh, look at that. That was a wizard catch. Paid a big profit too. That's 51 second. Alexa, stop. I will drink water, I promise. 52 for the tie. Back to the min. Ooh! But that 8 would have gone awfully well upstairs, wouldn't it? Double for the loss. Double for the loss, so that's 1-2. And remember, we don't care about shuffles, cuts, burns, smoke screens, legends, casino wisdom, any of that nonsense. I think this is 1-2 is where we're at right now. 3-2 drop. Double down. I don't know what's happened to the. It's very slow now, isn't it? And I don't know what it means by analyze anyway. I don't think that's. But anyway, we got out there, so now we're at. Oh no, we didn't, did we? No, so it's 3-2 again. So we're back to 3-2. Another double. All right. So now, minimum. +1 for the win. Double for the tie. Push. Plus max, that is. How many cards up there? You don't usually see more than 6. That's 7 up there. So that's 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know, cynics out there, idiots out there will say, well, that's not real. That would never happen. Well, there's nothing that comes up on this sim that never happens. If you're even if you're dealing cards at the kitchen table, you're going to see this kind of stuff. So, you know, it's just how it is. As soon as you get into an 8-deck situation, my God, almost anything can happen. So we do that again. I like that. Do that again. I'll say that would be pushing it, wouldn't it? So now we're going to repeat it. Alright, so now we're back to the minimum because we're cool with that. +1 for the win. Things are tilting our way a little bit for the time being. +1. +1. Plus max. And repeat. Not quite a double down. And repeat. That's a double down. What are you telling me up there? I've not seen that before. Ooh. Bollocks to that, I say. What was it talking about there? I've never seen that before. That's odd. I must have clicked something somewhere that's set that off. Oh yeah, we're just doing that again, aren't we? Because we haven't lost yet. Bloody hell. It really is going our way right now, isn't it? That's a double. Analysis error. I don't know what that means. We're just getting win after win after win, aren't we? That's what happens when I open my mouth. Okay, so we're back to the min now. I mean, we got a lot of 1-2-5s there. +1 for the win again. Okay, 51. Second. 52. Second. Alright, we leave it at that. That's a turnaround anyway. Okay, back to the min. So we're at 5,300 ahead right now, which is pretty decent. But you know, I mean, I'm putting these things up unedited, unaltered, no, nothing added, nothing taken away, so that the doubting Thomases out there can see that there's nothing fake going on here, except of course it's fake money. But that applies, at least according to Mr. Handpay, who should know because he's very much in the business. That fake money applies to a lot of the people who bet crazy amounts online. And as he points out, I mean, he says quite sensibly, he says, I mean, who would bet and lose 165,000 or whatever and then bet 5,000? That just doesn't make any sense. And I don't know whether he's right or not, and I don't know if he has proof or not, and but I was always dubious about Steve De Leonardis, I think his name was. Steve Will Do It, and then this other guy from Toronto, a Canadian nutter, Cody Burnett. I mean, boy, he needs to be straitjacketed, that lad. I think that was a loss, wasn't it? And so that's a repeat. And so back to the min. Double for the loss. Don't need to double it because we got the double. We're not greedy, you see. +1. So if you make your target, however you make your target, don't jump the shark or whatever they call it. +1. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we'll repeat that and we'll double down. And we'll say thank you very much, Mr. Wizard, and go back to the minimum. Always go back to the minimum. There should be a song about that. Repeater. 51, second. 51, take a 2, 3, third. 5, 3, drop. 6, 3. Blimey. 7, 3. 8, 3. 9, 3. Dear, oh dear. 10, 3. 11, 3. 12, 3. Enough of this. 13, 3. I think this is a first. Blimey O'Reilly. So 13, 3 it is. Well, it's not really enough, that bet, but hey, that's what we're stuck with. 13, 3. Well, finally, okay, so we got 13, 6, so we've got I think we're going to call it 7, 8. Because we had a double down there, we won a double down, 7, 8. Oh boy. And I don't think that we're going to be allowed this one. Oh, we got it. Okay. So now we're at 6,725 ahead. And double for the loss. I love it. Do you want to stand on your natural? That's a repeater. That's a double. That's a plus. That's a double. That's a plus. Oh, we're finished. Well, I'm not going to chase that. What is it? Oh, maybe I should. No, I'm not going to bother with it. I mean, we're 7,000 ahead, so it seems a bit petty to go into another shoe. Nothing to stop me, I guess. I make the rules, don't I? But yeah, there's no need. Absolutely no need. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.